Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm testing out some Pacifica products. So on my Green Beauty haul I did get some requests to have a look at these eyeshadow palettes. So I've got the Mystical Supernatural Eye Palette and also the Enlighten Eye Brightening Shadow Palette. I thought I'd also try out the natural eyeliner I got from them in the shade Gunmetal. I also picked up their Stellar Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara with coconut and vitamin B. And I thought why not also try out the Pacifica Golden Lotus Highlighting Powder. Now I did get Pacifica lipsticks, but I want to save that for an entire different video where I do swatches, reviews, or like a transfer test, a wear test, so something slightly more in depth there. So as you notice, I've got the rest of my face done. That is because I am currently testing out the Vapor Organic Atmosphere Luminous Foundation Stick, which you will see my verdict on Saturday. At the moment I'm not sure about it, but we'll have to see then. Okay, so this is the Mystical Supernatural palette. So you get like a pearly shade, like a mid-tone, a neutral brown, a grey and a blue. They look very beautiful. I did swatch the blue one in that Green Beauty video and they felt exactly the same as the Solar palette. I'll just quickly swatch one for you now. This is the grey one. So that's what it looks like. So kind of same formula, same kind of pigmentation as the Solar palette. Then I also got the eye brightening one, or the enlightening one. So you got a kind of more of a matte nude colour, an orange, a gold, and this beautiful purple. This gold one looks pretty. The gold looks very similar to the one actually in the Solar palette, I have to say. So that's it there. So, I don't quite know what eye look I'm going to do today. So, I think I'm going to start with this from the Enlightening palette, taking that nude matte shade and popping it all over my lid. I have already primed my eyes and set them, but I thought I might as well just pop this all over my lid as well. So that's what it looks like. It's just like a nude, neutral matte shade. Great for like a base colour. Okay, then I'm going to the Mystical palette, taking this pearl tone shade here. I'm going to use this to highlight my brow bone. And I have to say, you have to tap off the excess with these products because you can get some fallout, which I experienced with the other palette as well. The Solar palette, so I'm kind of used to that. So you just tap a bit off and you should be fine. Oh, definitely has a pink undertone to the highlight. That's really pretty. Then I'm going to take some of this kind of neutral brown shade, almost like a beige I say, and I'm going to pop this on the inner third of the lid. Not on the inner third of the lid, in fact. So that's a pretty shade, and it's nothing too intense or anything like that. It's quite a neutral tone shade with a little bit of a sheen. Okay, then I'm going to take some of that grey just here and I'm going to pack this onto the outer portion of the lid. And I thought I'd do this because I want to use the Gunmetal eyeliner along the upper lash line, so I thought if I packed some grey along there that would work quite nicely together. So as you can see, I'm getting a little bit of fallout here. I'm going to take my setting brush and just knock that away to blend that out. They are really blendable eyeshadows, I have to say. Although you have to be slightly careful you don't blend them out too much because they can kind of disappear. Build up some more pigmentation. Okay, for along the lower lash line, I think I'm going to go back to the Enlighten palette and take that purple shade at the end and just run it along the lash line to add a pop of colour to it. Admittedly, this probably isn't the most cohesive eye look that I've ever done, but I just wanted to test out some of these products and see what they're like. Okay, so like I said, you do get fallout with these, so make sure you tap off. And I'm going to run this, ooh, that is very pretty, along the lower lash line. I'm going to take a bit more of that matte neutral shade I used at the beginning and just help that blend out the smoke out the purple. Then I'm going to go in and try out the natural eyeliner here in the shade Gunmetal. And when I swatched it in the Green Beauty video, it did seem like a smudgeable eyeliner. So I'm going to run this along the upper lash line. Okay, nothing's coming off. No. Try again. Okay, for some reason, like on my back of my hand, it looks really pigmented. Me trying to apply it over the top of eyeshadows, and it's not really working out so well. It's quite disappointing at the moment. Okay, that's not really working. Let me see what it's like in the waterline. Okay, no. So that doesn't really work. So I don't get that because swatching it is so pigmented, but on the eye you can barely see it. So instead I'm going to go back in with that purple shade and I'm going to run that along the upper lash line as well. And kind of connect the upper and lower lash line together. Okay, so then I got a mascara, like I said. So this is the Stella Gaze Length and Strength Mineral Mascara. It's got coconut and vitamin B. So what does it say this is meant to do? And so it says the supernatural mascara is long wearing and nourishing with a power to separate, lengthen and add volume. Our plush vegan brush applies easily and lusciously coats every lash. Apply one coat for a natural look or layer for more volume. Okay. So this is what it looks like, a very beautiful packaging, and it's quite a fat wand, so I think the lower lash line could be an issue with this one. It's not a plastic wand, it's kind of a natural wand. So let's see just how volumizing, lengthening and separating it is. Okay, so that's one I've done with just one coat. I'd say it definitely adds a bit of length to the lashes. They do look nice and separated. It wasn't too bad on the lower lash line. I think I hit once ever so slightly, but apart from that it actually wasn't too bad. So I'm going to quickly let that dry, do the other eye, and then I can add another coat and see just how volumizing it is. Because at the moment I wouldn't say it's all that volumizing, but it did say one coat to give a natural finish. Okay, so that's just that eye with a second coat. I'd definitely say it's added some more volume now. I think at the moment it's a nice mascara. I think I still prefer my PHB Ethical Beauty. That's kind of my top mascara at the moment. But this is actually a really nice one. It's nothing like that Beauty Without Cruelty mascara that I just really did not enjoy. Didn't really do anything. This actually looks really nice on the eyes, and actually it makes my lower lash line look really pretty, even though I do occasionally accidentally touch the skin, but I can just clean that up afterwards. Okay, and then the last product that I have to try out is this highlighter here. This is the Golden Lotus Highlighting Powder Brighten and Illuminate. Now I remember when I swatched this there was no shimmer to it at all, it was more of a sheen, and it kind of had like a yellow look to it almost. Not quite yellow, that's just stupid, but it kind of just looks like a normal face setting powder. But when I swatched it there was a sheen to it. So let's have a go at applying this. I'm going to use my Real Techniques, I'm not sure which brush this is, but I have used this in the past too. Ooh. Okay, it's quite powdery, so you have to tap it off a little bit. And let's, oh look at that transfer now, whoops. Okay, I like the formula of this. Like I said, there's no shimmer, glitter, anything. It's a pure sheen, which is like my favourite kind of highlighter formula. However, I just don't think the shade works for me. I think it's maybe slightly too of a gold tone for my skin tone. I don't know, what do you think? Like I said, it's a pretty formula, really nice. I just don't think the shade suits my skin tone. yeah, that's definitely just a bit too dark for my skin tone, I think, this highlighter. But like I said, the formula and the finish of it I really like. It's just the shade, unfortunately, doesn't really work for my skin tone. Okay, so that's all the Pacifica products I'm testing out today. Like I said, I actually really like these eyeshadow palettes. I've got the Solar palette from Pacifica, so I know what the formulation is going to be like. The deeper shades are really pigmented. The lighter shades are kind of more of a washer colour, but that's to be expected really, so I knew that. They're really pretty, really blendable. You do get fallout, so you have to be careful with that side of it, but overall I think these are really beautiful palettes, quite nice colours to go for. I know I haven't done the most cohesive eye look ever, but I just wanted to play around with these, so that's that. The eyeliner I was very disappointed with. Like, on the back of my hand it looks so pigmented, and like I said, you can smudge it out slightly, so I thought, oh, they're really cool smoky eye look, but it just for some reason doesn't want to work over eyeshadows. So maybe I'll give it a go without eyeshadow, see what it looks, but it's quite, I kind of really wanted it to look, I kind of wanted it to work over eyeshadows, so it's quite disappointing, and it doesn't work in the waterline at all. So that's kind of a bit of disappointment with that product. And the mascara, I have to say, I really like. I still prefer my PHB Ethical Beauty mascara, it's still my favourite, but this isn't far behind, I'd have to say. I think it looks really pretty. It does add some volume, add some length, makes the lower lashes look really pretty. Yes, I do get a little bit of transfer and touching because it is quite a thick wand, but nothing, if you just let it dry, you can knock off the patches afterwards, and that's fine. So I actually really like the mascara. The highlighter, again, is really beautiful highlighter. The formulation is really nice. There's no shimmer glitter, which I love. It's a sheen. It glides on really beautifully. I just think this is too golden for my skin tone. That's the problem. You can't really, especially for the bits that I put down the nose and the centre of my face, you can't really see it because it's a bit too dark. If the light, you can see this one, but like I said, I just think it's a little bit too dark. So that's slightly unfortunate with this one because I think it's really pretty. So if you've got a slightly deeper skin tone than me, then you're going to love this. I think this is really beautiful. So overall, I was actually really impressed with these Pacifica products. It's just the eyeliner kind of let me down a little bit. So I would recommend the palettes for you to try out if you want to. I would recommend the mascara. And like I said, if you had a deeper skin tone than me, then I'd recommend the highlighter as well. I think it looks really pretty. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, found this useful. Don't forget, Saturday the foundation review will be coming. See how it goes. And I will be testing out other beauty products from that Green Beauty haul very soon as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.